Hi everyone, did you ever ask yourself the difference between the string function and the repr function? In fact, the result of these two functions is almost the same, many times is identical. In theory, the string function is meant to create a representation that are human readable and so are meant for the users of an object, a string, or whatever it is, or the built-in function itself. The repr function is meant for debugging, so is a formal representation, a not ambiguous representation of the determined thing that we want to debug, to explain to another developer what it is, etc. Anyway, let's run this code and first have a look at what's the result. So as you can see here, the string function has returned hello written normally. The repr function has returned the string with the quotes, which explains better to another developer that this is a string, but it's not the most beautiful thing. Then we can, for example, print the len function, a built-in function in itself. As you can see, the result is the same, and is pretty understandable why, because anyway you are going to print functions in themselves only for developers, so they didn't create separate functionalities for these two functions. And as you can see, it doesn't really write the code of len, it just returns that this is a built-in function, nothing more than this, and I think it's acceptable. Then to create further examples, I want to import the datetime function. So as you can see now, I'm printing on the screen the time of now with these two different built-in functions. The result in this case is very different. In fact, this one, which is done with the string function, it prints something very human readable, of course the date of today and the right time. This one returns the exact function that I'm running, so it has returned, yes, the values, but it has returned that I ran datetime.datetime. Other further things are related with the dunder methods that we can create with these strings. So I'm creating a class. So apart the init dunder method, many times when we want to define a class, we define the str and repr dunder methods for our new class, and the reason is that we want to customize this behavior most of the times. So I found myself most of the time doing some customization on this str and repr. So once you customize it, of course, you can do whatever you want. It is basically doing what you like. The best practice is, of course, I forgot to say, if you don't know what I'm doing, this dunder method, creating a class, is not the purpose of this video. Find another course for this. What I mean is that once you create this dunder method for this class, remember the purpose of this str method and use it for that. So right now I want to create a method that is returning a human readable version of my new instance of class. So Okay, so I finished writing these two different render methods with these things. Then I created my instance and I'm printing the P1 and P2 using the str and repr function. Let's see the result. Okay, so as you can see, these two lines, the first one I used this str and I created with the purpose of a string that may be used in the front end to print some code if it's triggered. So I'm Paolo, I'm 21 and I gain 20,000 euro. This is more for a possible developer that wants to debug and understand what is P1 inside my code, and so is saying that it is an instance of the person object of the person class. I'm wrong. Anyway, I hope that this was clear and you appreciated my video. To recap, the string is the informal representation of something. This is really taken from the books of Python, and the repr is a formal representation of something. Okay, thank you very much to have followed this video. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next ones.